Good morning, Barada.
Am I going to do what?
If you can say good morning in Welsh.
Barada? That's Welsh for good morning. So who is there? Good morning. Or if there's anyone in Wales, Barada. So why has that got a mark on it? Really don't know. Go on, missus, can we have a look at you? Are you ready for the fields? Have you got a spring in your step? That's what we need to just assess. So good morning to everyone. Barada in Wales. We are ready, like coiled springs, to take these sheep out to the fields for their next chapter. I mean, that's a great lamb, isn't it? Look at that. Square.
They're all like that, you'd be happy.
Solid. Man. Come on. Do you want to wake up? Do you want to wake up, mister?
I think that one's alright as well.
Come on.
What do you think, Rob?
Give this one a little wake up.
I've got a bit of a bad back at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, stretching.
Yeah, good lad.
I think they're alright. How about that one that sat down, that ewe? Just hang on, just to see what's her lambs do. She looks a bit sorry for herself, doesn't she?
Is that her lamb?
I'd say that's definitely one of her lambs, and probably the other at the other side.
Yeah. So should we just move
I wonder if she ought to be have an injection. I don't really like the look of her.
Right, so let's just get rid of those. I'm going to check this lamb's number.
Make sure they tally. I know some of these are very friendly, aren't they?
62.
But I stood
20. 9620.
I stood her up as I came in, and she sat back down again. So that would give me a bit of a red flag.
19. So these are hers.
They're an outfit, aren't they?
With the lambs are doing well, right?
We've no need to run any risks, have we?
No.
Come on, Flower. Let's have a look at you. Come on. Have you got it?
Yep.
I think what we'll do, we'll pop her in a pen, we'll give her a course.
No. Come on.
Because it might only be lameness, but even that, she's got a cough as well, hasn't she? She's just maybe not quite ready to...
This one's not going in the trailer. Don't let her down the feed passage. Come on, girl. What do you get? Come on. Come on. That's it.
Come on, beautiful. So we're saving her for another day, but everything else can go. Can you just put her in entrance there, Dave? We'll sort of... You know what I mean? So just put her in there. And then... Yeah. Yeah. So it's probably something as simple as a foot that needs treating. But we might as well treat it now.
Yeah.
We'll give her a course, Dave, I think. It's more effective.
Right. Anything else?
No, I think I'm happy with the rest.
Anyone ready to carry some lambs into the trailer?
Yay!
Come on.
You're going to miss this tomorrow, aren't you? You know when you're laid in and you've nothing to do? So these girls missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime yesterday. Something they'll be kicking themselves for the rest of the days. They got the chance to dance in the field with us.
Yeah, and they didn't take it.
And they turned it down, right? But not this man over here, Danny. He said, yes, please. He said, yes, please. I would love that opportunity to shine on national television. And shine he did. I'll be honest, Danny, I've seen a clip of it, and I was in tune. I was in time. But only because... only because we couldn't hear the music. It was a total fluke. But I was moving my arms and kicking my legs and shimmying at pretty... Yeah, I'll stop there. At pretty much the right time. Right. I'll help one of you guard these and one of you fetch some up. Come on, little ones. You wait for your mums. Because you're going to have loads of fun in the field. So have you enjoyed your week, Ellie? Ellie? Yeah. You have? Been good? Yeah, good. That's nice. Were you all pals before? Were you all pals before?
Me and Lily are
Right.
roommates at uni.
Oh, right. So, that's good then. Look at that bruiser. He's ready, so he's getting some milk in that one.
Yeah. They're coming now.
Are they? When these ewes arrive, Ellie, step to one side, or else you'll get knocked into next week. No, they're not coming at all. There's more. Hey, watch your backs. Watch your backs. Watch your backs. They are coming. It's always better to wait until all the lambs are in before letting the ewes go. But we're very lucky that Lily didn't end up mashed there. That would have been a bad way to end the week, wouldn't it? Well, Lily had enjoyed it so much until Friday morning. Right, thank you very much, girls. See you shortly. Right. Right, can I fit through here? Oh, yes, I can. All right. 2 big lambs there that have just been born, Danny says. We will come back to say hello to them in 2 minutes, or 5 minutes. Right, we'll drop these in the field. So literally this will be a drop and go. I gave them yet. Didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. They're here. Oh wait. I know we talked about it.
We did discuss you giving me the keys.
Yeah.
But then we changed the plan.
Yeah, we did. So we're going to drop and go, and then we're going to check the roundhouse out for new arrivals. And apparently, there's been quite a few, so we'll get to know them. We'll check them to see if they need any attention. Then we'll catch up with Danny and find out in more detail what he thought to his dancing on Morning Live yesterday. So it was a very enjoyable morning, actually. Nice people. What did you think to the lady who was the presenter, Dave?
I thought she was great. I thought she was a very, very pleasant lady.
And what was her name?
I've forgotten it.
You've forgotten it?
Summit Jones.
Jeanette Jones.
Eh?
Jeanette
No,
Jones.
it wasn't.
Justine Jones.
Justine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justine.
You've forgotten it as well.
Yeah. I knew it was Jay. And the producer was Janice. For whatever reason, I could remember Janice better than Justine.
Yeah, Justine's to be honest with you, Rob, I've never met a Justine.
Yeah.
No.
And she was from South Wales.
Lovely accent.
Yeah, with a very rich regional
Very
accent.
enthusiastic and really enjoyed the time here.
Yeah, she did. Because I sent Ellen Skelton the picture, the thing of us dancing,
What the fast forward thing?
and she must have then no, just the old one, and then she must have then contacted Justine, and Justine said that she loved her time and she wanted to come and live here. She wanted adopting by the farm, and Helen Skelton said, "Get in line, I'm before you." So that was nice. So yeah, we had fun yesterday morning. 1.5 million viewers on national television, so that's hopefully more eyes on the prize. The prize being our farm and people who might potentially one day visit. And that's one of the things that I love more than anything. The fact that we come across people every day who've been looking to visit for a long time.
Yeah.
And when they do, it's so lovely to bump into them and have a picture with them and
From
all
all
those
over
things.
the world as well, Rob. Not just all over England, but I mean, people in England do travel a long way to get to us.
I don't mind where they're from, really. But it's just nice to be part of people's special days, and it's nice that they think of our place as somewhere special to come and make memories. So we're going up through the wood. The wood is the place where I saw the muntjac deer the other day, which was the first for me. I've never seen a muntjac deer before on our land.
On our land, yeah.
I've seen them before down
In
south.
Yorkshire, actually.
Yeah. Carol says, love your road trips. Thanks, Carol. Put my glasses on now. And Celia, I love your videos. Wow. Sue says Justine. Yeah, we've got that one now after a little bit of thinking.
You know what? They might have liked coming here, and we might be on again one day. Right?
Well, I thought, why don't we invite them to meet us at a show or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they do magic that time of
early.
morning.
Well, yeah.
Shows start early, don't they?
They start prepping early, don't
Yeah. Might be. I don't know if they've ever done that. Might be something that, you know, we could do.
they? Buzzard.
Oh yeah, look at that. Right, stop.
Oh no, he's a goshawk.
Stop.
That's a goshawk.
Someone take a grab of that.
Isn't it?
It's right. Just stop here. I'll get someone to grab this picture.
Is it a buzzard or a goshawk?
Just where is it now?
It's there, middle.
Have I got it on this thing?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Oh, it's a big bird of prey. I think it's a buzzard, you know.
Well,
It's coming around there now.
Hmm.
It was flying around to that side. So a big bird of prey.
I thought it were a buzzard, but it didn't really.
I wonder if we might be able to look back on the video. It's there, Dave. It's in that tree.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, zoom it.
I don't think the quality will be that great.
It will. If you tap the middle of the screen. Don't overdo it. Someone gets a grab of that.
Anybody?
Wait till it flies, then you might get a better. I'll know by seeing it fly if it's a buzzard. I think it's a buzzard.
Yeah, it could be.
Anyway. Yeah.
It's a shame.
So-
I have seen a goshawk once. Goshawks have more white on the belly.
What's them? I've seen a merlin once.
They're the smallest
Yeah.
bird of prey.
They're not much bigger than a
Falcon.
blackbird. They're not much bigger than a blackbird.
Yeah.
Tiny, but very distinctive. And it's a real thrill to see things like that.
Yeah, we like it.
You know, nature's important. Farming and nature should go hand in hand. This is where I saw my muntjac the other day.
Just in the field.
Yeah, just in that corner.
Just brought chain arrows up here, so don't drive over. Just got into 4-wheel drive, and that's it. That's it.
See that little den there? Just a minute. Just a minute.
You made that with Katie, didn't you?
Just drop back a bit. I built that with Katie.
I mean,
I brought her up here when she was about Nellie's age now. I mean, it is literally nothing, right?
know, I
It's
did
4
think that at the
stakes.
time.
It's 4 stakes and a roof. But to Katie, it was like the best thing we'd ever done. So there's a little den in there, and it's still there.
yeah, and I'm not going to take it down.
And it makes me smile every time I see it. And I'll bring Nellie up actually and say, there you are, Nellie, me and your mum made that.
Perhaps you could make something a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, I think I could definitely have done something better.
You could perhaps add an extension onto it, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe an upstairs.
Oh, you wait here. Oh, do you want to get out?
I'll get out. So, let me just make sure I'm
We
not
need
on
some
Zoom.
more. I tell you what, we
Make
need some
people
more.
dizzy.
We need some more troughs today, Rob. Too many sheep now in this.
Trucks. Right, so that's a jackdaw. Nothing special there. Sheep and lambs. A beautiful field of grass. Surrounded by trees. And a blue sky. What could be better? What could be better? Where's he going? Where's he going? He's back. So, it never fails to take my breath away to a degree. When you arrive in a field like this, on a day like this. I think I've seen the forecast again this morning. I'm watching it closely, and I think we've still got 4 more dry days, which is welcome. So the more sheep we can get out in the fields, probably we might even bring some more out today. The more we can get out, and hardened off and established before we start getting a bit of rain, the happier we will be. So we need to treat that one for foot rot that we've just held back from going out.
What do they call the difference to those two lambs though? Just treating them now.
Yeah. Well, like you said, the lambs didn't look bad, did they? Yeah, we just heard it looked a bit sloppy.
Yeah, well, she'd be in a little bit of pain, so we'll make sure we give her some Metacam and some.
Yeah. So really then, I feel totally happy that these ewes and lambs are ready for their next step. And she's a big bag, isn't she? Deb, just catch that ewe and just feel her bag, will you? Yeah. 'Cause is that lamb with the red mark hers? She's alright? Yeah. Right. She's just a big bag, isn't she? I'm just wondering why that lamb's got a red mark on. Yeah, it don't belong to that one anyway, so. That's fine, as long as it's, she's just got plenty of milk then, as long as it's not hard.
I mean, I can get her back in if you want her.
Well, it looks very young, doesn't it? It's not one I've let out. Let's take that back. So we've made an executive decision that, for two reasons, one of those lambs looks a little bit frailer. David's made a grab for the ewe.
I'll get it. I'll have to just check the ear tags.
Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's a little bit bewildered, isn't he? So David's just going to check that those match up. And I think what I'll do, I'm going to pop them back in a pen. I think they've maybe just been released a day too early, and I just want to monitor her bag because that's a big bag full of milk. David's saying it's.
So what?
Right, that's good. So we'll take them back. There's no point risking it.
Inside they didn't look too bad, but outside it didn't look quite right.
No, and it does have a big bag of milk, doesn't it? I wonder if both sides are working there. We'll have a look when we get home. So there we go. Excuse me. The size of her udder was a red flag. The fact that it's not infected is a real positive, but the fact that it's not being drunk down to its fully is another red flag. And one of those lambs looked a little bit slighted, didn't it, and unfulfilled compared to the other. So we're going to get them back in the pen. Make sure that they're feeding. Sometimes they just come out of the pen a bit too soon, and it's really important that they don't. So back to the ranch we go. We're going to find one or two. Wrong side. Not used to driving. We're going to find one or two to let out into that pen that we've just emptied. We're going to pen up the one that we've just brought back. We're going to treat the one with foot rot. So there's a few bits and bobs of jobs to do. And we're going to have a quick scoot round the roundhouse to see what's been born. So that's the gist of the plan.
There's some folk clippers in the JCB actually. Is there any in the roundhouse?
I think there is. So here we go. What creature can we see? Oh no, I do think it were a buzzard though.
Yeah, I think perhaps it's a young buzzard. One, you one from.
Won't be a young buzzard yet.
That's more likely to be it. It didn't quite have the size of a. Well, they really should be paired up.
Pheasants down there.
A little harem going up there.
If you were a pheasant, how many wives would you have? Pheasants tend to have, one cock pheasant will tend to have between 4 and 7 hens, won't they?
Yeah. I'm not a pheasant, so
No, but you thought long and hard about it, didn't you? I were hoping you were going to say I'd have 7. I was going to say I'd just have 1. I think I was close to getting what I wanted. Yeah, I think I was getting close to what I wanted there. But I think it dawned on you that
no, it didn't dawn on me. I knew from the beginning
a trap
what
had
you were
been
doing.
a trap had been set.
And I was just thinking. Dear.
Right, so pre-order your book bundles now, or buy your book if you want to buy the book. And thank you to everyone who has. Lambing at Easter, we're in the middle of that. Sheep shearing, 24th of May to 1st of June. Supper Club, 2 courses, 28, 3 for 32, and gift vouchers. So they're all things that are for sale on our website. So please visit that website and have a look and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. Look at that squirrel, what's he got? He got some rubbish on it. So the scaffold is down around the farm shop, which is a real bonus.
The leak is not leaking.
Well, we don't know that. It hasn't rained yet, has it? We're hoping it. We're hoping it won't. It looks good. It looks really good, actually.
Yeah. He
And
said,
nice
he said he
folk.
could overskim the cafe roof with the green.
Yeah.
He could overskim that with not much problem.
Right.
So where do we leave? We're not getting any. Are we getting any more out today?
I don't think so. I want to have a bit of a study really
So
before.
should we just walk this view back in?
Yeah, I think so.
And then I'll park it.
We'll leave it here, Dave. Let's make a pen or two, and then we'll have somewhere to put it. Because at the moment we haven't. It's all right in the trailer. So we're gonna have a bit of a look round.
I'll reverse back then.
Right. So here's Danny. Danny responded to my plaintive cry yesterday. Danny, please help me. They're making me dance on television. Will you stand in front of me? I said, will you stand in front of me and block me out? And he says, yeah, of course I will. And then they made me stand at the front, didn't they? They wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
So I was gutted. So is this one you've delivered, Danny, or one that's Adam?
I've delivered this morning. So this morning, as soon as I walked in this morning, she was struggling a bit.
All right, so Danny has delivered this one. We've put a little band on it there to say that's not been vaccinated yet. That's our system. We've got a system in place. They're nice lambs, aren't they?
Yeah, the big ones.
Good, big, strong things. Did you see that? You perhaps won't have done. I did a video yesterday. They were doing morning live in here. We were doing a walkthrough. David was walking through there.
Yeah.
I looked across and there's a ewe lamb in here. So I filmed it, and then I lifted the camera up and filmed him feeding goats outside. So, you know, that to try and get across that was happening while that was happening.
It's a long time.
Yeah. You know what we ought to call her?
Long tail.
Yeah. How did you know? Just reading my mind. So, these are 2 Dutch. Squaring up quite nicely now. Danny's filling the feeders with hay. These need a bit of straw, I would say. So we're getting down them now, aren't we? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 33 left in here. So Danny's now strawing the pens. So it's easy for him just to step in. There's none of that clambering over like I do, like an old... So frustrating. Right. Right. They were set on there yesterday, but yeah, on the shelves. I thought they were. Because I handed them to Charlotte to cut that string, and she said, "I've got a knife." He's got them. So, like a good farmer, he said, she said, "I've got a knife." So yeah. So Danny's, two more new ones here. They're having a bit of a shout and a grumble, so they must want feeding. So Mum stood up now, so maybe she'll feed them. Excuse me, missus, can I come through?
I'm going to bring some more up. Have you asked him? Not yet, no.
Well, I'll do it. I've got a machine, so whatever you want.
What's that?
That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. He's looking a few pigs out and that, so I'll do that. Oh,
That what? So David's going to treat that one's feet. I'll give it an injection. I wonder if... Yeah, I wonder if this girl, Dave, can come out. I think she can. Let's just have a look at you. Yeah, nice full tummy. So David's saying you can feel the heat in its foot. Right, don't knock me down, please, missus. So these two are fine to come out. So we're going to walk these into that empty pen. And probably this time tomorrow, we'll take them outside. And then the ewe with the treated foot can go straight in this pen. And we know where she is then. And we'll inject her for 4 days in a row. And make sure that the infection in that foot is long gone before she hits the fields. Because once she's out in the field, she's going to spread that infection round. If we contain the infection in one pen and clean it out, then that's a lot better way of doing it. Go on, missus. What we're trying to do now is jump on anything at the first sign of trouble. We've also got foot baths and handling facilities in the vicinity of every field with livestock in now. So rather than having to set to and make temporary pens and treat stuff difficultly, we're able to do it in a more thorough and measured way. So we're just trying to raise the bar in every way whenever we can. You all lad? He can go in this pen, Dave. I've emptied it for you. I'll turn her back in. There you go, Flower. Well done. So, and that bit of a cough, the antibiotics will treat that as well. She's just one who looked in need of a little bit of love. And that's what she's going to get. So these are other ones that we've deemed not to be quite ready to go yet. Goodness me. So one of them is Nellie, she's staying in a while. Another one is that Jacob. Another one is that one. She's blind in one side, and when I say blind, her teat is blind in one side. She had 3 lambs and she's ended up only rearing 1. So Charlotte spotted that yesterday, so well done to her. So I'm just trying to weigh up who's over here. So that one we decided last night needed a little bit longer. Now, have you got 1 or 2 lambs, missus? Dave? What are you saying? Oh. There's a couple here. Can you just move these for us? There's nothing wrong with them. They're smart, aren't they? there's two warbles here, Dave, that could go in the other one because these could go out tomorrow. And then the rest in here I can keep as...
This pen for going out tomorrow.
No. The ones with... There's a couple with more long-term issues. Like Nelly, really, until she regains full sight, don't really want her out. She could end up in a ditch or something until... So, that girl, really, they're nice chunky lambs. David's just laid a little trap there, mate. When I say laid a trap, just put that lamb in a place where she was obviously going to follow it. So that's a good job. And there's one more, Dave, as well. David's thinking, get lost and find something else to do. Oh, that's good. She's lambed. So she must have lambed last night. So I've been watching her. Hello, sweetheart. We bought her from Carlisle. She's not one of our own breeding, that one. I remember buying it. I paid a pretty penny for her, actually.
You left that other one in there, though, you know.
Where, Dave?
You left the one you didn't want to turn out in there.
Which one?
We've got two pens now with stuff in there. There's one from earlier with you left in.
No, there isn't. That's that one.
What's the other one?
I've just walked it in. Yeah.
Alright then.
No, it's from the one I just vacated the pen so you could put the... there's just that one there. Are they gimmers or tucks there?
Which? Yeah, that's a gimmer. I don't know what the other one is.
You can you remember that we bought her at Carlisle about 3 years ago?
I don't remember buying her at Carlisle.
Don't you?
I don't think I was there.
Oh, maybe you weren't. See, that they'll be fine to go out tomorrow then. So what I'm trying to do here is just... To be fair, Dave, that little blue Texel could go. I'll see if she follows, I'll let her walk out. This little blue Texel, Dave. Oh no, don't leave her here, because her lambs that we've taken off her are in that other side. That's why I brought her here.
And she wants to wear that.
Yeah, she does. You're right. Sorry. I see. I'm actually. I get to a point where I confuse myself. There's that many things going around in my head. So that's good. So that's definitely one gimmer, Dutch gimmer, and a tup, one of each there. Oh, we've got a sheep that Charlotte absolutely loves and adores. Have you seen Charlotte's sheep? She's going to want to buy it.
Why?
It's nice. So that ew's just gone down the wrong way. So David's clambered over and he's going to carry them down. He's going to walk her backwards now. It's amazing how sheep can walk backwards, isn't it? When they need to. Yeah, I've got this covered. Go on, missus. Go on. Go on. Go on. Yeah, I thought you were going to go back down the wrong way again. You'd have lost it. Right, so... Oh yeah, let me just... Have you girls seen Charlotte's sheep? Here, look here, Dave, look at this. You come and look at Charlotte's sheep. Possibly the cutest sheep we've ever had. It'll end up with its own Instagram page, this. Just pick that one up. When David sees this, he'll want it for himself. He'll say to Charlotte, sorry, it's not for sale.
It's half a south cow.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's its own breed.
It's a teddy bear. That sheep has actually given birth to a teddy bear.
Well, she likes some kind of Ryland type.
Yeah. If you were to have any sheep here to take home with you, would it be that one? It would, wouldn't it? The girls love him too. David?
I like the pedigree.
That could have its own Instagram page, that. I think what we've got there is a racing sheep, then breeding sheep of the future. We need to think of a name.
Charlotte sheep.
Yeah, Charlotte, yeah. Maybe Charlotte. Right, thank you, girls, for exhibiting that. So...
Any of these three then? Could the South now go? Is it too young?
It's been adopted on, that other one. So we'd tend to leave them on a bit longer. We've got a second pen of pet lambs now. Well, we were going to do a video of that, weren't we? Because that's loose. If you're watching Springtime next week, that's loose limbs. Does it look all right? Well, it's a single, isn't it? Quite young.
It's a bit thin, isn't it? But soon.
They're
what?
well, they look all right, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know how to turn them out here. You're just going to have a look. I mean, these are big.
They've got up and stretched, haven't they? I don't see why they couldn't come out.
We'll open that end gate
Yeah.
and we'll run them out.
Yeah. Is the other one as that? I mean, they're good as well, though. If the other one's as good as that, I would say both of them two could come out. That one's lost its mum. She's that way, Sparrow. Go on. She's that way. Go on. There's two in there. I thought there were two. So what we're doing here, folks, sorry about all the confusion. We're just getting another bunch that are ready to go out tomorrow. We're giving them a day. All right, well, that there's no wrong with that lamb, is there? It ain't got a board, has it, Dad? It ain't got a board on it, has it? No. So that's a good strong lamb, isn't it? Nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, a lot of these, you know, we'll perhaps do this afternoon.
Yeah.
This pen.
Yeah, well, there's nothing here that...
Let's leave them to get
acclimatised. To establish the bond.
We might do that later, like say 2 o'clockish or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm all for getting them out. I mean, that single down there...
Well, let's leave it for now, because it is a little bit
new.
thin.
He's
Yeah,
new.
so let's let that out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look, we've got 2 pens there, which is
Let's
good.
see if anything here jumps out at us. So again, we're just having another little bit.
Inject that sheep with a bad foot.
Yeah, we're just having another mooch round to see if there's anything else.
Everything we're moving now, they haven't been vaccinated. You know, they're all being vaccinated.
Well, this one hasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's strong and it's a single, but it hasn't been vaccinated, so we'll leave that.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on that girl. She's carrying 3.
I've got them early in the field, you know, Rob. We could actually pen these triplets off of it. But it's nice to give them space. Isn't it? We could put these up in here, though. This would actually take it.
She could be let out. There's nothing you could let her out, Lily, please. There's a pen there then. I mean, to be fair, she could go out. No, let's watch her a bit. Yeah. Just let her out though, and I'll watch her out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
She's due to lamb.
No. She's got no milk.
Oh, the 2 pet lambs.
Yeah, she's got no milk.
We're just going to leave her in with the triplets.
Yeah, and just.
Is she all right?
No, she's fine out there. So just let her out, please, Lily. So we'll just have a scout in here, see if there's anything obvious. They're new. They're new, because they've all got bands on to say that they need vaccinations. See, that's a single. So as soon as we vaccinate them, they could be away. To be fair. Yeah, well, it didn't all get shook out yesterday properly. They don't need any more. You could bed pens down with this. I think these could go, Dave. So again, just to explain, we're just sorting out what can go to the fields. We're going to keep hold of her because she had that funny milk. Initially when she lambed Danny, she had really like treacle for milk. And I'm hoping it's coming normal now. They look all right. You ought to. Yeah, it has come good. But that black ewe there with a white face, she could go. She's got quite a sweet face, hasn't she?
Which one's going then?
I think, to be fair, I think both these could. Yeah, I think they're both doing all right. You know, she'll be milky here because she's got a bit of down breed in her. And they seem to be quite milky, don't they? They'll feel pretty heavy, them lambs, I bet. Yeah?
Come on. There.
And I think that'll probably do us then, Dave, for that pen. So Dave's taking them. Let me just read a few comments while we're still. Linda says, morning, Danny. 1,800 people watching as we move our next sheep out to the field. So who's making a row there? That one. So does that mean you're going to lamb, missus? Whenever you hear one shouting like that, there's usually a reason for it. I would say she will lamb today. Anyone visiting today, keep your eye on a 2-horned Jacob in this pen. The pen next to the Shire horse. When you arrive, nip and have a look. I would say that's one to watch. So Danny is carrying buckets of water in his manly strong arms. With his manly strong arms. Did you?
On my own.
And what?
That nice.
Is that going to be your downfall, Danny? We ought to have a flavour called Danny's Downfall, didn't we? Have a picture how you used to look chiselled and muscular, and then you, his ice cream body. Yeah? Fabulous.
Not too many times though, but...
Yeah. Sue says, how's Albert? Albert is absolutely champion. He's outside with the other rams, living his best life. We couldn't be happier. Thank you for asking. Julie says, don't forget mum and babies on the trailer. We will bring them in to one of the empty pens and monitor very closely. So Dave's not come back to me. Danny, you know, see if this girl will follow you. You know, see if this girl will follow you. She can go in loose in that pen there. See if she'll follow. No, this one. Sorry. So with a bit of luck, she'll follow Danny with the lambs. You get low with them, and once she's seen them, there's a decent chance. I say, just put them, yeah, just put them down low again, Danny. That's it. Perfect. Just got to keep that connection with mum. Keep her recognising the lambs. The nearer the floor they are, the better they recognise the fact that they're lambs. Right, so let's put these hurdles back together. Being a bit of an obsessive around hurdles. Here, Danny, just put them back with you. Cheers. So, we're thinking that might lamb later. There's plenty of loose straw here for these pens.
Yeah, I'll get all these.
They were just a bit too much yesterday for them. Right, they're all new. Don't remove them. I think to be fair, I think we've enough now. We've made a few pens for anything to be born this morning. We've just got to get that one off the trailer now, Dave. And then we'll put it in a pen in here, David, and then I'll know it. We'll put it in a pen in here. We'll put it in a pen in here, and then I'll know it. So, quick look at Yorkshire Rose and Sapphire. Looking absolutely champion. They're all the singles. Pet lambs. Yeah, we're getting to the back end of it now, aren't we? 2, 3, 4. And the girls are making their way around and feeding anything that needs it. And these are the 3 lambs that were born on Morning Live yesterday, that I delivered on Morning Live with Justine Jones there as my birth assistant. So that one's getting. That's Justine, and then Michelle's in the hutch. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you found it interesting and entertaining. It was great to meet some new people and hopefully, you know, make a reasonable program for them. One of the things that they wanted to do was to get across that dogs need to be kept on leads around livestock. And how is Broken Ribs, says Karen, absolutely champion. Broken Ribs is now outside, and the fact that you need to keep them on leads and all that. But I didn't want to get too preachy, because I do genuinely feel the vast majority of dog owners are really wonderful people. I'm a dog owner myself. I'm not saying I'm a wonderful person, by the way, but they're very considerate. They do care, and so I suppose it was more. I wanted to make it more of a thank you to them, and a polite request to anyone who doesn't think that way. So that's the tone I was trying to pitch to. So hopefully that came across, because the last thing I want to do is come across as someone who grumbles about people in the countryside, because we absolutely adore the fact that we share this wonderful scenery with the rest of Barnsley, and we're more than happy to do so. We're lucky to live where we live, and we're lucky to be surrounded by good people who care as much as we do about the environment and what's around us. Pam says walkers need to close gates. Mandy says toxoplasmosis, that's about picking your dog waste up, isn't it? So yeah. So David's now bringing that girl in, and we're going to pen her up, and we're going to make sure that that she's, that bag's getting drunk. That's a little one, isn't it? Are you all right, mister? I'll have a look at that one in a minute. Need to inject that one with a bad foot, which I will do. I'll put a board up for it as well. Oh, David's moving back a bit. So we'll get this girl in, and then we'll say cheerio, and we'll crack on with something else. Oh heck, my bucket overflows. That's because I asked Danny to do something else, wasn't it? Interrupted his process. So Helen says, Rob, can you ask Kate when she's on the night shift to do some extra live, please, as I love watching the farm at night. Great idea. Debbie says, you all did great yesterday, loved the dancing. Well, you loved the dancing more than we did.
Who's that?
It was Debbie Bird. Leanne says, Rob, can we please see a video of Pip and Boomerang? We absolutely can. We just seem to have been chasing our tails since springtime. There's Jeremy there on the sweeper. So is one of them lighter than other, Dave? One lighter than the other? One lamb. So we brought these in because we felt one was a little bit less filled than the other, and she's got a big bag of milk. We just wonder if David's felt the bag. There's right up. He's felt the bag. He doesn't feel as though it's infected, but we're going to give it. We're going to give her a. I'm going to watch her and treat if necessary. Have a bit of a study in the cold light of day. Yeah. She's here, Dave. This one. David's trying to deflect her into it. There we are, perfect. Lovely job. Right, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really, really appreciate it. A big special thank you to Danny for dancing with us yesterday. And
Should we just do one more shimmy?
go on then, do it.
Hang on, let's do the two.
Hang on. Right. And again, I want 3 shimmies each way. But what Shane said, it was like watching Chicago Rock from 1993 or something like that. Did you? Danny says he got some stick when he got home yesterday. So a massive thank you for watching. See you again tomorrow morning, if not before. Exciting things are happening on the farm, all kinds of things that will become apparent in the very near future. So see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.